Creating anything is a great escape from the real world. In this brief episode, I'll share one of my creations, and I hope you like it. Welcome to the Peep Podcast. I'm your host, Nicolle, and I'm grateful you're here. The two big ideas behind the Peep Podcast are to show that the paranormal is more normal than most people think, and to connect the science to the sci, including ESP, psychokinesis, and intuition. That said, I need your help. I'm always looking for guests to be on the podcast to share their paranormal experiences or to discuss research they're doing related to parapsychology, cryptozoology, ufology, etc. Message me through the contact form at peeppodcast.com if you would like to be on the show. Over the last 2 weeks, I've been head down working on revisions to my novel in progress, Daughter of the Mystic Moon, and I just sent it to my editor. This work has been a much-needed break from the news, doom scrolling on social media, and the general grumpiness of the world. I'm not putting my head in the sand. I'm still very much aware of all that's happening. Instead, like we talked about in episode 94, I'm focusing on what brings me joy. Creating brings me joy. Writing brings me joy. Sharing what I create brings me joy. Hence, I have a podcast. To that end, I'm using this episode to share a rock song that I wrote the lyrics to on a trip to the Dominican Republic 4 years ago, after a night in the Hard Rock Casino. My guy, Phil Spence, recently produced music for it. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Marie.
Lost my money on roulette. Life was good, but black didn't hit. Spent some time at the bar, the rum was bad, and I lost my wits. Woke the next day in the alley, wondering where my pride had gone. Hitchhiked back to the hotel room, only to learn I'd been away too long. Nothing to lose but my name, just call me Marie. Got no money, got no game, but I still have hope, you see. When I was a young girl, they said don't talk to strange men. Never one to listen, I did it again and again. One took my heart, one stole my dreams, and another promised the moon. All disappeared like morning fog, lessons learned way too soon. Nothing to lose but my name, just call me Marie. Got no money, got no game, but I still have hope, see ya. I can always start over, I do it every day. I can turn this all around, I'll drop my ego and I'll pray. Nothing to lose but my name, just call me Marie. Just like Magdalene of old, Lord have mercy on me. Mercy. Back when I was a young girl, they said don't talk to strange men. Never one to listen, I did it again and again. Nothing to lose but my name, just call me Marie. Just like Magdalene of old, Lord have mercy on me.
If you enjoyed the song, you can find it on Spotify under Phil Spence. If you really enjoyed it, Feel free to share it with others, just like the podcast. Thanks for listening. If you're interested in sharing your own paranormal experiences, or if you have an idea for an episode topic, please reach out through the contact form at peeppodcast.com. That's P-E-E-P podcast.com. Remember, that stands for People Experiencing Everyday Paranormal. While you're there, subscribe to my newsletter to keep up with the podcast and all my creative and energetic endeavors. I only email it once a month. You'll receive briefs on recent episodes, information on any upcoming appearances, plus some occasional fun extras. If you enjoy the podcast, please give it some rating love on your favorite podcast app. Share it with friends and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Ratings, reviews, and shares help platforms like Apple Podcasts and Spotify know it's worthy of surfacing to new listeners. And as we build our audience, we have more chances to hear their paranormal stories. A huge thank you to everyone who has given the show some love. You are helping it grow. No matter how you support the show, listening, telling others about it, or any other way, I absolutely appreciate your being here. Thanks again for listening. Stay safe and be well.